So, for fun facts that we definitely didn't forget until the end of the session last time. I'll start, because I've been meaning to give this fun fact for a few sessions now. And it is that certain gem cities contained the equipment to fell arbiters, but gem city status changes with time. It's in the 3,000 years since the end of the Age of Arbiters. And so it really depends on what gem city was still a gem city at that time. Some cities that aren't gem cities might have that equipment. And with 3,000 years, it's likely out of disrepair.
3,000 years is a very, very, very long time.
Yeah. It's like, oh man, look at this Egyptian wheelbarrow. Did they have the wheelbarrow in Egypt? I know they had like logs they would roll stones on across. But...
I know they had the wheel, but
yeah.
But I don't know about the barrow part.
They had that sick technology called the plow. Thanks to
they
those
had
folks in
technology called the Nile River.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
The traditional date for David becoming the king of Israel is 1006 BC.
So
3,000 years ago was when David was king.
One of my favorite fun facts is that I believe we are closer to... Wait, hold on. What is it? We are closer to the construction of the pyramids than Cleopatra was.
Wait.
No. We're closer
Cleopatra
to
was closer to us.
That's sorry. Yes, that's what it was. Wrong order. I knew I said it and I was like, that doesn't sound right. Yes.
Them some old bricks. Now I was looking at the pyramids for a scale reference for something I was constructing for maps here, and they're only like 600 feet across.
Oh, really?
They're surprisingly small. And that's my other fun fact. The pyramids are surprisingly small. So anyway.
Another in a similar vein is that Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing than she did to the building of the pyramids.
I guess that makes sense. Because moon landing is
the
very
ancient
close.
Egyptians had archaeologists for themselves, so they're not so ancient.
All right, Jason or George or Airjor, as I have written very big at the top of my page.
My fun fact is that George's favorite dinosaur is the Quetzalcoatl.
Ooh.
That's canon that they existed now?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's what he transformed into when he did the flying stuff.
Quetzalcoatl is a flying dinosaur?
Pretty sure
I don't know
it's
anything about
one
the
of the
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it is one of the monsters in the challenge rating that you can polymorph creatures into.
Is a deity in Aztec culture and literature. Images.
Herb.
Or it's a bird.
Herb.
Oh, that's a Quetzal. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl is a dragon in Aztec lore.
Yeah, I think they might share a name because I think it's an American reptile.
Perchance. Quetzalcoatl. Dinosaur. Quetzalcoatlus. No. Quetzalcoatlus.
Yeah, Quetzalcoatlus is what I'm thinking of.
Is a genius of Azdarshit. Pterosaur. These are lovely
I'm looking
names.
at what you're reading right now, and oh my goodness.
Quetzalcoatlus is a genus of the Azartid
Astrid.
pterosaur that lived during the oh my gosh Maastrichtian age of the late Cretaceous in North America. Oh no, its extinction status is extinct.
Oh no.
No. What?
I remember those when I was a kid.
Who told me? Why wasn't I told this?
Dude, I've been going to the Texas National Parks for years expecting to see one.
Man, but hey, it was found in Texas. Let's go.
Another one in the book for Texas.
Biggest
Everything's
state because
bigger in
Alaska doesn't
Texas.
count. For no particular reason, just because.
What was it?
Alaska doesn't count for no particular reason, just because.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have more than 5 cities to count as a state.
Vermont could never.
Rhode Island.
Vermont has existed for long enough that it has like 6 cities.
Does it?
You see, the funny thing about Rhode
It depends
Island,
on your
though,
definition.
is it is the size. Rhode Island's area is actually smaller than the area of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. So,
small
Yeah,
boy.
it might be a little difficult to have 6 cities in Rhode Island.
yeah, they'd need to be like towns or maybe settlements at most.
All right. Well, Paul.
Oh man,
or
it's
Hank.
home to several
Oh.
large cities.
Interesting.
Apparently, it has
And they're
Newport.
all at the
it
different
has
quarters.
Providence. Yeah, they're in the different quarters.
All right. So my fun fact is that Penk, shortly after he got exiled, he joined. There's a brief period of time where he wasn't involved with the best group of people,
Okay.
and he eventually escaped
Okay.
them.
Interesting. So I will mention that in the Schloss Forest is basically the entire Schloss Forest is the Shade Mercs territory.
Ooh.
If you remember all the way back from the very beginning.
That name is very yeah. Are those the people who tried to kill Eimer?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you've got the territory of the Sivas and Eager Wishes on the west edge of the map. You've got the Friends around Citrine, and then the Shade Mercs kind of take over in the middle.
I didn't flesh it out much more beyond that, but perhaps there were shade mercs and he wasn't aware of that.
Perchance. I guess we'll find out more.
You can't just say perchance.
You can. Yes, you can.
The lifetime. Perchance.
Perchance. I still love that. Is quite possibly the best piece of literature ever written.
Mario the idea versus Mario the man. And with that, we'll move into the recap. So in the last session, y'all were in Sir Khan finally unsplitting the party, at which Erjor had a little bit of a disagreement with his brother, who stormed off to go back towards Jasper, and eventually you resolved this with some soup, some good soup, from your Aunt Miriam. And after leaving the prison quarters, where he'd been thrown in effectively the drunk tank for the night, an arbiter ended up showing up and building up a large ice wall around the mountain, encasing much of the Dungeoneer's Halls area as well. And opening up, digging into the mountain, a deeper access point to the True Sight dungeon. Oddly, you discovered that in this area, if one is to die, they still come back due to some sort of effect of this region. Also, in this Arbiter attack, a individual named Dave, the hero, had shown up and slashed an opening into this ice wall in order to create a passage inside. After the Arbiter had left, though, so promptly did Dave. And on the evening of that day, you had all headed back to the Wachholder Inn to discuss and have a little bit of drink as well. At which point George realized that he could send to arbiters that he has seen. And he struck up a brief conversation with the one who had just attacked the city of Zircon, calling it a friend. And with that, we'll move back into the session as George, you wake up a little bit early, being an elf.
Well, there's only one thing to do.
Every morning you spend one sending. Every single one.
I'm gonna stretch. Gonna get my fingers ready to cast sending.
Okay.
So, hello, Arbiter. It is friend.
Okay.
I hope your morning is as good as mine, for I have you now. And I hope to continue to share my time with you.
Okay. So, at this sending, I'm going to check something here. My D&D Beyond logged me out.
It's always good when the DM has to check something.
You learn that you are blocked, and the spell fails.
What?
No! How dare he? How dare he?
This cannot stop me from trying again tomorrow.
This is the George that we're talking about. How dare he? Wow. Honestly, the nerve of some people.
I cannot believe it. We have to kill him.
Of some arbiter. Yeah, we have to kill this guy now.
I cannot believe that. That's so rude. I'm gonna storm out of my room.
All right. Storming out of this room, you see the innkeeper very much like dozing off, standing in place behind the tavern counter.
Excuse
He,
me.
like, jolts up a little.
Can I
Good
have
morning.
something?
Yes. Yes. What can I get? What can I get you?
What's the hottest stuff you got?
Hardest stuff we got. Well, opens up table. He literally opens up the table to reach down into a compartment, we'll say.
He's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's just like
He's a
going
true
through all sorts of bottles.
professional.
You hear him clinking around. All right. So what you're looking for here would be the Oron Special. He comes by here every once in a while, clinks it onto the ground. This is
How big of a bottle is this?
this
The
about
ground?
if you imagine basically like a regular beaker. or like a, what is it
Okay.
called? The measured flask. What is that?
And
Whereas like it's the flask that's measured exactly like to 50 or 500 milliliters or whatever.
a graduated cylinder.
No, that's not it. It's like circular at the base, and then it's got
flask?
one line that's
Oh.
exactly the value.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The one they use for like a distillation.
Yeah.
Round
Well,
bottom
it's one
flask?
of-
milliliters. I know how about. I know
it's
how much that is.
500 milliliters. This is the Charnock syrup. This is the distilled down version over weeks of the Charnock cider.
Sounds good.
I
How much
would
do I owe ya?
recommend only a sip, as he gets out a tiny shot glass and just pours a little bit, just like the skim of the bottom of the glass.
I throw that shot back.
Make me a Constitution throw as your throat just feels like it's on fire.
Ooh, what a lovely roll! What a great roll to start with. That is a roll or a save.
Save.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. 3.
3. You pass out.
You know, I kind of needed that.
So Pink, you hear out in the main room just a thunk and a. Yep, that makes sense. As you hear some bottles clinking and a cork being put back in a bottle.
I'll wake up, give a little stretch, and then probably head out into the main area to see what all the ruckus is.
All right. So opening your door, you see George slumped over the bar counter. This orc putting back a bottle inside of the counter here. And if I can find his name, this orc's name is Hugo. Yep, runs the graveyard shift. Constantly baggy eyes despite the smile, or has constantly baggy eyes but has a smile despite it all.
I'm just gonna kind of look at him and be like, "What happened to him?"
Oh, you don't want to try. As he goes around the counter, lifts George up and just moves him over to one of the tables. Sumps him over that way.
I'll just take an ale.
All right. Let's see here. Well, we have the yep, that's how you spell that. That's how you say that. We have the Serpentine Pale Ale. It's a classic.
I'll take one of those.
He takes one off the shelf, brings it over to you, uncorks the top. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You know, I feel like there should be a law about having young folks drinking. Ah, well.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's a lightweight.
How old is George again?
He's 30. But
He's 30, but I'm a high elf.
Yeah, 30 and high elf is like what, 10?
a teenager.
Yeah. I've made great decisions here.
Pig is
So I
just
think
gonna say like,
I think you divide by 5 is what it is. So whatever 30 divided by 5 is.
6.
Yeah. And I think with that we said George was just like, you know, our elves mature faster than the early years or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came down to that.
Well, I mean, he's like 30, so. Oh, this is Pank saying that to the guy.
Yeah, I suppose it would be weird to write with all the different races and their aging rates. Ah, well. I still make a pretty copper outfit, so no harm,
I
no
was
foul.
never
I
able
guess
to pay him.
he'll wake up in the morning.
Wait, the morning? I thought it was the morning.
It's about 5 hours or 4 hours before morning.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying like next morning. I was like, oh.
Well, back to my station, I guess. He goes back behind the counter, and you just see him slump over again, standing in place.
Back to my station. Falls asleep immediately. Yeah, I'll just kind of sit there sipping, waiting for George to come to again. Well, actually, hold on. Do I have anything for this? No, realistically, nothing.
And George, make me another Constitution saving throw.
Perfect. 15. That's left.
15? Okay. So George, luckily, is not drooling all over the table. He's just
No, that's
peacefully.
it. I assume cure wounds would do nothing because it's not hit points.
No, it'd have to be lesser restoration.
Okay.
Hey, I have that.
I don't.
If only you were awake.
There's always the classic, just like picking him up by the head and giving him a little 1-2.
Try that. Do the Aarakocras have talons?
Yeah, probably. And I don't think my feather, my wing would be as.
That'd be like a paff,
Yeah. I could curl up my talon into a ball and then basically punch. This isn't gonna work.
All right. Well,
You could
it's
also
4
go
hours
back
to
to
dawn.
sleep.
Yeah, 4 hours to finish your long rest.
Oh, this is like early.
Yeah, this is like midnight.
Yeah,
Like middle
you
of the
haven't
night.
finished your long rest.
Oh, I was fundamentally unaware of what time it was.
Yeah, because George is an elf and he gets to sleep half the time.
I'll finish my ale and then head back to bed.
All right, a little sleeping aid and a little bit of sleeping. Eventually, the morning comes around, and George, you wake up to oh, hey you're finally awake.
Well, am I at the border? Where am I?
I see the syrup kept you down.
Huh?
And you see, as you come to, you notice that this is not Hugo, but rather, I'm going the wrong direction. This is Gregor, just standing over you. I see the syrup
Oh,
kept you
boy.
down. That stuff
Hey,
is quite strong.
Wait, what's the innkeep?
I think he's gone to finally get a rest.
I don't think I paid him.
I believe before we had, in a pre-session, a few sessions ago, we established that basically drinks, unless they're drinks and food, are effectively free, unless there's something special.
I believe that I paid the necessary price for what happened here.
I'll see.
I do like how I just left George unconscious on the table.
And
Are you
Hank,
familiar?
you hear the edge of this conversation going on outside as you come to.
Are you familiar with what I had?
Oh yeah, you're on special. I've tried it once or twice. Definitely not a night you remember. But, yeah. Do I
I mean-
have another one today?
When was the last time you had one?
Oh, years ago.
How old are
Years
you
ago
again,
this time.
Gregor?
Gregor is 34.
Is that in half work years?
How long do orcs live?
Orc lives the normal human span.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So he's just a dude in his 30s.
yeah.
It's been quite a while. Might be useful to grab one to go, though.
How so?
I don't know. Maybe we want to share it with some friends we make along the way.
Right. Friends! Gregor!
Yeah?
He blocked me!
Who?
The arbiter! He blocked me!
Gregor's gonna make an intelligence check. I understand what you're saying. It's a 2. I'm sorry to hear that. As he just smiles and nods.
I remember why. Oh.
Pats you on the shoulder.
Who am I gonna practice my draconic with now?
I feel like Pink will
Talk to
probably
that
come out at
fire
this
one.
point.
Let's see.
Uh,
So,
oh, my head's pounding.
and at that, your brother Nuvian comes out of his room, because he's here too. Well, this is certainly a scene. Well, good morning, everyone.
You just wake up, sleepyhead.
No,
Or-
I've been up for a while.
Zenny head.
What?
We don't sleep. We
Ah,
trancy head. There
Zenny
we
head.
go.
Yeah, I've just been taking to myself for a while.
Oh, so you had that.
Wasn't really paying attention to much of what was going out here. I imagine I missed some sights.
Nuvian. I go up to
Yes.
him. I like grab his shoulders.
Yes, brother.
The arbiter. It blocks my sending.
He's gonna make a bit of a intelligence pour.
No one knows what you're talking about.
You consent to arbiters?
As of yesterday, and I thought we were going to be the greatest of. I was just gonna use him for draconic practice, honestly. But I didn't know that a being that powerful exists that you could just ignore my sendings.
Suppose it's possible. I don't know much about the sending spell. I just use he pulls out a crystal connector. Just use one of these most of the time. I wonder how Father's doing. He goes back to his room.
Hey, oh, okay. That would be what the sending spell is for, but whatever.
Sending has become like the most important spell in this entire campaign.
No. It's the two endings. Mending and sending.
So it just shows the importance of endings.
Yeah.
All right. And after a few more minutes, the day tavern keeper comes in. This is Annika, the orc. I believe she showed up in Gregor's origin session.
Hmm. Ooh, that was a while
Morning,
ago.
folks.
Morning.
Morning.
He's had a night, hasn't he? Well, if you need breakfast, I can take care of you.
Do you have stuff to help with with, let's say, a night on the town? Because that's obviously what's happened here.
Well, I can certainly fix something up. I've got just the thing. And she goes behind the counter. You hear her open up a trap door and just go down some sort of ladder. And she just disappears down behind the counter.
How big is this place?
Well, we've got all the rooms, and then we've got, this main room here. And then there's a cellar beneath us that they keep any reserves in, and maybe there's a closet or two for staff.
The bar table has a hidden compartment as well. It had everything in there.
I mean, hey, they keep track of their stuff, I guess.
We just secretly entered like a pocket dimension with pocket dimensions.
Also, I don't remember if I said or not, but Pink would be here at this point, I think.
Yeah, I think you did black out.
Okay.
Hank.
Would Pink have no.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, would Pink have overheard what you were saying to Gregor or Nuvian, and if so, would he understand? But no, you can address me direct if you were planning on it.
Hank, I have terrible news.
What happened?
The arbiter. It blocked all communications with me. I can no longer send to it.
Can I roll an intelligence check?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Because obviously,
I'm going to talk to everyone until someone understands.
Because obviously, I know what's going on here, but I think you just did that in your room last night on your own accord. Or did you tell me about it? Was I there?
I think you were the first you were there when it happened. Whether or not you
Okay.
were too drunk to remember, that's up to you.
I'll still roll an intelligence check. That's a natural 20. So
Yeah, you remember. Clear as day.
I've never felt such empathy from someone.
That's... Huh. Well, guess we're not going to be able to do that anymore.
Well, there's
Which is
only
a
one
shame.
thing we can do.
Hmm.
We have one thing we must do. We have to track down this arbiter and force it to unblock me before we kill it. And now it really must die.
So you want to find it, unblock before Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah, because I could just walk away from it and then send to it one last time for the good times. The good times we had.
For old time's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. If it involves killing it, I'm on board. Although I think Gregor's the one who needs to kill it with that sword.
Right. Well, I'm fine with that as long as it dies for its crimes against me. Oh, also because of the rest of the things it has done.
Does that mean that any arbiter that we come in contact with, are you going to try and talk and sending to it?
I mean, I could try to sending to the one who I never talked to.
So for sending, do you have to have talked to them before, or is it just a creature that you are familiar with?
sending a creature you have met or a creature described to you by someone who has met it. So have met.
Have
I
met.
It's a pretty low bar.
have I met the Fire Arbiter.
Would that count as meeting it?
I don't think that counts.
Depends on your definition of meet.
Yeah.
If meet means talk to, then no.
Absolutely not.
If meet
But if
means you've seen
run
it
into-
before. Okay, but to be fair, it does say that you've met or you have had described to you, which to me, in that
by someone
context,
who's met it.
by someone who's met it, that's true. Okay, so I think
I
met
have-
in this context probably means that you had to have at least.
I do have an idea.
Communicated in some way, maybe.
I could send to someone in Jasper who has had it communicate to them and then be like, yo, what's up?
Don't you have like 3 sendings?
Yeah.
You used one, and then you're going to use another one to figure out who has talked to one.
To use the third one.
To use the third one to talk to it.
No, I don't think anyone is coming. The issue is like it's not gonna talk to these stupid mortals who can't even speak its language. Apparently it won't speak to the stupid mortals who do speak its language.
I think it's the stupid mortals part,
I think
not the
that's
language
really
part.
the sticking point is the stupid mortals part.
Well, it certainly seemed pretty clear that it didn't like us. If the killing plenty of people part wasn't enough.
Well, wait, no. Well, I guess they did die, but they're alive. But the
Right. Yeah. We need to find out what's going on there, probably.
yeah. Actually, I think that. But we don't. Do we have the time for that?
We don't have. I don't think we have a lot of time.
I don't think we.
Just in
we
general.
probably need to go.
Probably today. Probably
Yeah.
soon.
So, like, okay. Scorched Lands via Citrine. But you said
Yeah.
Citrine is not looking too good.
Citrine has clearly had a run in with an arbiter as well. And I did come across one particular casualty when I was there. The diamond, what is it called?
Pearl necklace.
The pearl necklace is gone.
The gambling shop.
That's one way to describe a mega casino.
It's gone.
Wait. What do you mean it's gone?
Razed to the ground.
You tell these. Oh, this is a terrible day. I want to go back to bed.
Are you sure these are the right people to save the world?
The people we get.
Kids these days.
Obsessed with their liminal messaging and gambling.
But yeah, Citrine's not looking. I mean, it was in fairness, it was the part that I was in from flying around. It seemed like not everything was destroyed or.
We flew up to the north area, though. We have to go there. Well, we don't have to go there, but that probably would have been the most convenient area to go to. Should we go to the confectionery?
Would be nice to have some semblance of something still being there at least. Might be worthwhile.
Well, let's eat and then we can go there.
All right. I think that's the plan.
At this point, Nuvian comes out of his room, and he walks over to you, George, and sits down with you, and sort of, not very loudly, kind of like trying to speak mostly to you. Erjor. I've remembered to call you Erjor.
Oh, that's lovely, brother.
Erjor, it looks like the heart crystal in Jasper has been unimpeded, possibly due to the attack. Father's back there, and he's apparently just found out about the entire situation with the Sivas. He seems to be safe, from what I could hear from him, but he is planning to make his way back out of there. I don't know to where he goes. I would only imagine it's probably towards Isle, if I can remember my city names. Giga map. Where is it? Idocrace. My bad. Similar names.
Brother, did he not have a reaction to the charred remains of the city?
Well, he did, yes. He did seem a little more fed up with the Siva thing than the city destroyed thing.
I mean, if you want to talk about something that will ruin your business, it's not your rival, it's the thing that burns the city to the ground!
I think he's got other things on his mind.
But that's just my opinion, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he's safe.
Well, what are our plans moving forward?
We go to Citrine, and then we head north to the Scorched Lands, where we will have the nicest weather of cool temperatures and
Gonna have
just
him roll a history check. Okay. Nuvian, what is your history? History is wisdom. Sure, okay.
no, history's intelligence.
History is intelligence? Okay, he's fine there too. He's got a +1, which brings his roll to 10. I mean, I suppose if you go deep enough into the desert. Sure.
That's the biggest thing about it. If we should probably get some water skins and a lot of them.
Another intelligence check. Do either of you know a spell for creating water? That might be very useful to find.
I sort of think through what I know how to cast. You know, you bring up a valuable point, which is that it would be very useful to cast,
Oh wait, I just remembered something too.
but that's something out of my wheelhouse, unfortunately.
I could have
But
taken
I
it,
can
but I
make
didn't.
I can make your clothes look very spiffy.
I can.
Hold on, let me think here for a second. I think I just remembered
You can
something I
spellcast.
picked up. Oh no, I can't spellcast, but I think I did find something in the True Sight dungeon that could maybe help here. Magic items. Artifacts.
Just for the record, I don't know if this could possibly be how it works, but I have the frostbite cantrip.
Hmm.
So like if I just shot that into like a cup or something and then let it melt, would that create water or is it like a magic frost?
So my initial guess, or my initial ruling on that would be that it pulls water out of the air, which could still be useful.
Okay.
Frostbite.
My first thought would be like the amount of water that it uses is not that much. So you'd have to use the spell over and over and over and over and over again to even
Yeah.
get drops of water.
Yeah.
You cause frost to form on one thing you see within range. So we'll just say
Cause
one
that
creature. So you could argue that it's just pulling water from the creature. But I'm willing to say it's
specifically
pulling a little bit from the air as well.
to form on one. Yeah, okay. And I don't think a cup or something is creature.
But you could cool us down.
True.
Just damage us as well. Who cares?
I mean, you know what they say about like averages? If like half of your body is in an oven and half of it is like in the freezer, then on average you feel pretty fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just gonna make another check here. Yeah, that's fine. So I just remembered. I did get a special orb from the True Sight dungeon, but I did sell it, and what Tori had said was that it's for cleaning water, not making water.
Well, I can clean water, I believe. It's just the whole making it. It's a bit of a different issue.
Hmm.
Oh, bards can't even create water at all. So
I think Gregor just goes back to trying to think of something.
I guess we'll just have to bring lots of water.
yeah, we should be good on food, I would imagine.
Well, if anything, we could stock up in Tourmaline, which is known for its incredible fish markets as well as its fresh springs.
I try to remember where Tourmaline is.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a history check, we'll say.
That is a 11.
11. So you remember Tourmaline is the city that the Great Lake north of Citrine is named after. It is the city that has the highest, or that basically provides 90% of the freshwater fish for all of Citrine, all of Edelstein. So the entire country gets 90% of its
Wow.
fish from here.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh yeah, I would really like to visit there, honestly. So might as well.
And it should. You also remember Tourmaline borders both Tourmaline Lake and the desert. It stretches that entire span, which is only a few miles, but
Have we eaten at this point?
yeah. We'll say Annika has brought out a very pungent drink for you, George. We'll say this is 1 copper for that. And then roast chicken all around, as per usual.
Good stuff.
And that drink she's brought out is said to help with a large hangover. Though it may not
Thank you for
be
this.
too pleasant.
Whatever works, it works. Thank you very much. Go ahead and start gulping.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm really good at those. Like I said, because we're playing golf rules, and I got a 1,
Hmm.
and so that means I automatically succeed.
Okay. So as you drink 1 gulp of this, the sheer concentration of menthol in this drink. Menthol is menthol the mint, or
Menthol's
is it
the minty
the
one.
cigarette? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
Menthol's the
menthols
mint.
are the mint flavored cigarettes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, I don't smoke. So yeah, the sheer concentration of menthol in this drink feels like your mouth has just dropped to frostbite levels, and you don't know what to do. Other than
I try to
panic.
swallow.
It goes down and it freezes inside your stomach, but boy, are you awake. Give me a Constitution saving throw again.
Yeah. 12.
12. With the fact that it was a natural 1 beforehand, basically everyone in this room can see that you are struggling right now. You good, brother? As he says with just a little bit of Schadenfreude in his voice.
You know, you can go back to Jasper, whatever you'd feel like.
Well, I mean,
Kidding, please stay.
and Gregor just like starts patting on your back, just to like try and help
Oh,
you through
please.
it. No, just like a light pat.
I
Not
know,
like
I'm a light boy.
magic blows. Now that we've spent 1 hour on breakfast, what is the game plan here? What is your next steps as everyone finishes up their food?
We could I guess just teleport out.
All right.
I
Are you
agree.
doing this in the middle of the inn?
No, no, no. Probably shouldn't do that.
All right. Where would you like to go to do this?
So we're
Hey,
going to the
Gregor.
confectionery.
Yes.
Where do you think would be a good place to make our way to Citrine from in the city here?
Well, there's always the road.
I pull out the consciousness shifter.
I mean, if you want, we can stop by my place. If you want somewhere that's a little more private. It's only a few minutes away.
Yeah, that'd work with me.
And by a few, I think he means like 15.
Yeah,
Your
I
card.
think that's not a unfair thing to say.
Yeah. No, it's only like... Okay, no, it's more like 4. 4 minutes to the north.
Pretty quick.
And eventually, you make your way over to... Oh, that's wrong. There we go. Gregor's little abode.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
You come to this small little hut with a thatched roof. Opens the door. You can see inside is a chest, a desk, a hammock, a stove, and a cupboard. And a little stand for his armor. And that is Gregor's little abode.
This is lovely, Gregor.
Should be just enough to fit everyone in here. If we crowd in.
Brother, have we done this with you before?
I believe that's how we got here. Right? No. No, wait, no. You traveled. You walked. So no,
We
he's not
walked.
done that. No, I'm not entirely familiar how this entire process works.
Well,
What do you need me to do?
we just need to all be connected, so like holding hands or whatever. I press the button, thinking of where we need to go, and as long as my heart is pure, my memory clear, we'll teleport away.
Well, if you've got your clear destination in mind, there's no time like the present, right?
Yep.
We better be heading off.
You see Gregor grab something off the desk and shove it in his backpack. Well done.
All right. So, I like, are we all connected?
Everyone's joined hands.
So, is it the confectionery? Should we go to Oldson's? Where should we go?
Let's try. Maybe Oldson's has a bit more.
All right, Oldson's it is, and I press the button.
So, as you press the button, go ahead and give me a history check.
Ooh, man, that is a really good roll because it's not a 1.
You've been
6
rolling
total.
really well. Ay.
6 in total. All right, let me check the teleportation rolls here. Actually, it should be in gameplay notes.
I believe I needed like a 15.
Lore snippets, perhaps? Okay, anywhere you've been within the last week, yeah, you needed 15. So as you press this button, you, for a moment, see this map appear in front of you, showing 2 crystals over what you recognize to be the geography of Edelstein. But that very quickly... Oh, wait, I'm not showing that. There you go. You see this map appear very briefly as you then end up in a copy of Gregor's little home here. And everyone else, you just, of course, see George just slump over.
This is new. That was new. This isn't new. Oh, well, I suppose I should press the button again. I press it.
You wake up.
Okay, that.
You good, brother?
Yes. Something weird happened.
Oh.
So, no normal thing happened. I fell asleep. Whatever. That's normal. When I went to where the sleeping realm, we'll call it. I saw a map of Adrostein before. It was like a quick flash, but it was definitely that, and it was like it had like gems on it.
Like the gem cities?
Yeah, they would have been right about where the gem cities are. Oh, that was weird. Okay.
You said it looked like an old map? Or
Oh, I'm not sure. No, it wasn't like it had all of the. Oh, I'm not sure. It had zircon and stuff on there. I think it's recent
Well,
enough.
I mean, we're at Zircon.
Yeah, we are in zircon. Okay, well, no
Does that
time like
mean
the
anything?
present. We huh?
You think that means anything?
I think I need to press the button again, no matter what.
All right then.
So I'm gonna go ahead with all my heart and soul and mind and strength. I'm going to think of Joat's confessionary instead.
You're gonna think of where?
Joat's confessionary.
Okay.
Chokes.
Joats.
All right. So thinking of Chilette's confessionary. That's what you said, right?
What? Choats. It's the
Choats.
confectionery in
Ah.
Citrine.
Yeah, Chotes is the name of it, or the pronunciation. Let's see. So for that,
It's just like the Wally Holder in.
Yep. Other depends on specialness. So I'll say this is going to be. You spent an evening there, so I'll say this is going to be an 18. Go ahead and roll
All
your
right.
history check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. All right. So, as you are all joining hands, again, as you are pressing this button, George, you see just briefly this map pop up. As everything then turns into light. And, let's see, this is morning. 6 hours pass. That puts you to from 8 to math is hard, 14. But you're also moving 2 time zones east, which means time is going up. So it's about 4 p.m. or 16 o'clock as you arrive in the middle of this confectionery as a very startled old woman will make a dexterity throw to not drop her plate of cookies.
And a con throw to not have a heart attack.
All right. Source. Here we go. Ah. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay. Hi. Welcome to the Choke Confectionery. Two of you seem familiar.
Hello.
I remember making cookies for you
Oh, they
two.
were delicious. We just had to come back and bring friends.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna sit down. I'll be out in a minute. And she goes back into the back room. You can see into the kitchen from where you're standing. There's no major door kind of blocking the sight lines. So you just see her pull out this metal stool and just like sit down.
You know, Pink, we should probably hang out in alleyways more often.
That would make it easier, but would also seem a lot more suspicious, I think.
Well, we need to find the alleyways where people aren't looking for us to be suspicious. Yeah, I would like to try something. I'm gonna hold out the lesser shifter, and I'm just gonna half press the button.
All right, you're just gonna slightly press the button. So
Slightly
as you
press the
do
button.
so, only you, George, see this map pull up. And it's not just this zoomed in version. It is this whole map.
Ugh.
The labels on
Good
here are for
stuff.
your own understanding of your character's own understanding of the world.
Well,
The labels aren't actually there.
so
Actually, no.
I don't.
If I recall when I wrote this, the labels are there, but they're in letters you can't understand.
Okay, so I see
But
the
you understand.
gems and I see lettering up above the gems.
Yep.
Do I
so
see
yep,
the not
go ahead.
filled in gems?
You do see the outline of gems scattered across, yes.
Okay.
But they're not filled in, as you
This
have
is
said.
nifty. This is well, guys. We have a map.
And you are conscious through this, I will say, just to make that clear.
We have a map. All you need to do. Oh my gosh, this is a game changer.
Well,
Look at that.
there's a map.
Oh, I guess only I can see it. I stopped pressing the button.
All right, the map fades from your view.
All right, Hank. All you need to do is not fully press the button, and I hand it to him.
Peg is gonna just kind of like be confused, but just kind of like half press the button.
All right. In front of your eyes, this map just pulls up.
Yeah, Peg is gonna be so surprised that his finger accidentally slips and presses down the button all the way.
All right. Hank just passes
Night,
out
night.
in front of everyone. And now you're in an ethereal version of the Choate Confectionery.
Yeah, that checks out. I'm gonna try doing the half button press while I'm in this realm.
Okay. Sure. As you press this button, or as you slowly press this button, you see again this map shows up in front of your eyes.
Okay, so it's the same map.
And I'm just going to zoom into the areas that you know,
Yeah,
so you can read a little bit.
but it's the same map.
Yep, it's the same map.
Okay,
Little greener this time around.
gonna
And it's sort of just floating in front of your field of view. You can turn around and look around it, but it's just like this floating map that just shows up.
Okay. I'm gonna fully press the button down again to rejoin the conscious world.
And as you wake up, Pank, this individual, I believe her name was Jean, comes out of the kitchen area with a water skin with her. Well, it's certainly been an exciting time. Sorry about that. Can I get you anything? It's not every day we see people just teleporting willy-nilly.
No, I don't suppose so. Well, I'm quite famished though. Could I have some cookies?
Oh, sure. We've got all sorts of confections here. Take your pick.
Do you have
And
cake?
feel free to just name anything. Oh, of course we've got cake. We've got all sorts of cakes. I can make one up on the spot too. It'll take a little bit, but yeah.
Carrot cake?
Oh, of course. And she reaches under and pulls up an already plated carrot cake. You know, nice white plate that you can see is not that is very clearly handmade, hand fired, with a orange cake on top, a little streak of white in the middle, and a layer of white frosting on top, and a designed carrot on the top.
The way you described it, my brain immediately was like, "Oh, she teleported that cake there." She teleported cake. Oh no!
I teleported cake.
I would like a couple of those like sugar cookies with the frosting on top.
Oh, sure. I'll be right back. As she walks into the back room, you hear her pull out a couple bins. And at this point, she's around the corner out of view. And only about a minute later does she come out with this long rectangular sugar cookie with a frosting design of a flute on top. I believe this is what I got you last time. That fits your fancy?
Oh, this is perfect. Thank you.
Of course. Anything for the rest of you. Gregor just in awe of this woman's ability to frost a cookie so fast. He pulls out his little kitty cat purse and he's like, "Do you have anything like this?" She's like, "I got you." She goes back in the back. Eventually brings out a kitty cat cookie. I'll abstain for now, says Nuvian. Do you have coffee? Oh, yes, of course. Perfect pairing for any sweets. And she goes ahead and off to the side grabs a kettle and starts brewing up some coffee. Or some water to pour over coffee. You're all getting your just desserts. Ooh.
I'm gonna take out a gold piece and I'm just gonna slide it on the counter.
I will also do the
Tips
same.
are appreciated. Oh, wow. This certainly makes up for the shock to my heart.
Well, only the best for the best confectionaries.
Yeah, okay. Well, as she pours the coffee into a cup for Nubian, what brings you teleporting into the city here? Or into my confectionery here, rather?
We wanted to stop by the city and figure this is a good place to start.
I suppose so. Yeah. Well, welcome back to Citrine. Um, I believe it was you, George, that had teleported in, right? Not Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Feel free to enjoy your sweets there. And she uh goes out of the counter and up the stairs to the second floor.
All right. Well, I'm gonna eat this cookie.
All right. Well, we've made it to the city. Where to
Yes.
now?
Yeah. Pink, could I have the shifter back?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna half press the button.
Oh, the map is already up. I forgot to take it down. So you see this.
Let's see. So yeah, if we could I scroll my eyes over to the east a little bit.
Wee.
Hmm.
There you go. So there's the whole continent.
So yes, if we head directly north, we should be able to hit uh the city. We might want to get a ferry over actually to where we want to go. Just cross the lake and then we'll be right there. I let go
At
of the
this
button.
point, Jean comes down the stairs and back into the kitchen.
So shall we be off?
Oh, before you folks go out, I've got something for you for your generosity. Says Choate. Or not Choate, Jean.
The Choate.
The
Choate
Choate.
Confectionaries.
The
John
Choate.
Choate. Oh my god, I love John Choate.
And she brings out a cake that you can see has very detailed frosting work on the top from the angle that you're viewing at. She sets it on the counter. You're all sitting sort of towards the walls. Actually, I believe in maps, or maybe in art, actually. We have a picture of what the inside of the Choke Confectionery looks like. Yeah, there you go. So there's the
All right.
kitchen door. There's the way up to the stairs. Here's the counter. Here's your tables. Built in Minecraft. Oh, man.
Ooh, wow. You should build a 1-to-1 scale replica of the entirety of the world in Minecraft.
Yeah.
The actual geography of this map is based on my main Minecraft world, so that's something. And she comes around and puts the blinds down on the windows, lights some of the lanterns on the wall, and brings out this cake to you, which you can see has some very detailed depictions on it. One of them is your consciousness shifter. One of them is Gar's sword. One of them is a gauntlet that has a crystal in it. And around each of these, there is a description that you can feel free to read. You know, just, this is for you. Make sure you're well fed on your way. And I would say, read the one next to that first. Just a little message of thanks. as she
Go
points to
ahead and read
the message
this.
next to the consciousness shifter.
Hmm. I want to read the message.
Yeah, I'm also
You're all
gonna
sitting
read
around
the
the same
message.
table. So around, are you reading the? Which message are you reading?
The shifter one.
The shifter one.
So around the shifter, you see the message. Use this to speak freely about anything involving the quartz crystals and what may be to come.
We can
Hmm.
go in the sleepy realm. Tell me, how much do you know about what's going on here?
Oh, well, I know quite a bit about cakes. I've been working on them since I was a little girl. Just ever since I had my first cookie, I just knew what I would do for the rest of my life.
Can I make an insight check on that, whether or not she's like speaking almost double?
Sure, insight check.
Because what if she's just directly telling us she's been working on this stuff since she was a little girl? Too bad that's a 9.
You don't notice any double meaning. It could be there, based on your suspicions.
But that's my own internal biases. Although it is a little.
Well, your memory is quite impressive. I mean, you just saw this thing for the first time, and yet here you are.
Can I?
Yeah,
Lovely.
well, you've been here before.
How
So-
about this thing?
Oh yeah, this cake. Well, I had it already ready to go.
You had it
I'm
ready
very
to go
skilled at
with.
decorating, if I do say so myself.
You had it ready to go with this little contraption on it.
Oh, the candles, you mean? There are no candles on this cake. Of course. She just puts a finger to her mouth.
Hey George, can I
Yeah.
see that consciousness shifter?
Oh wait, no, not Gregor, George.
Oh, of course. Here you go.
Also, I realized I'm on the.
And I'm also gonna grab your hand. Hey, do we know her name is Jean?
Yeah.
Hey Jean.
Yeah. What's up?
Could you hold on to my companion's hand here for a
Oh,
moment?
sure. I don't see why not. Reaches out a hand.
And
It's good to meet you for the second time.
Please,
Good to
the
see you
pleasure
again.
is mine.
And I'm gonna press the
She
button.
shakes your hand. All right. So
With all three of our
only
thumbs
you-
on it.
Oh wait, do all 4 of our thumbs need to be on the button to go into the sleepy realm, or do we all just need to be touching?
whoever presses the button is the one who goes in. So only
I'm
you
willing.
fall asleep right now as you slump over in your chair.
Oh shit.
Well, if I may be so bold, if I could ask you to press the button as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Just remember, you have to have a clear mind to do so.
Oh, clearly thinking about this cake here. Presses a button. Slumps over in her place.
And I'm going to press the button.
Huh. You see the inside of the choke confectionery in this ethereal realm. Well, I must say I'm impressed. John really pulled it off. At least partially. Suppose he gave this to you.
Yes, I suppose he did.
Have you heard anything from him? I imagine he's gone off grid again.
Tian?
Yeah. Halfling, about 4 foot tall on a good day. With a hat.
We, I don't think we've seen him since he gave it to us.
I see. That makes sense. He's probably out working on whatever he's working on next.
What was that gauntlet you had on the cake?
That's one of the quartz weapons. There's not much that I had been given about that. Yeah. Well, to answer your question, these two here are the two of the quartz weapons. One of them is, well, this one here that I've depicted is a replica. I don't actually know what the original would have looked like. To a strong degree, but supposedly that's able to, this one here, as you can see on the description, that's able to reroute ether in such a way that you can redirect attacks or absorb something powerful in a time of need. This one here, there's not much I was given about how it works, but it is able to, at a much lower scale, have a bit of fine control of ether such that you can perform more fine-tuned, complex actions with it. I'm not entirely sure what all it did. As much as Tiadan had said, it was mostly his traveling companion that had handled the use of this. Of course, as you can see on the description here, this is the one we know about, which is in the middle of the Great Abyss, if I recall the name of the thing on, yeah, the Great Abyss. So that's the one we know the location of. Was he able to locate any of the others?
Well, we know of the locations of 5 of them in terms of like continental, well, not necessarily continental, but so there's the one in the Abyss, 2 in Smeraldi, 1 in Orodon, and then 1 in the Scorched Lands.
I see. And from what I briefly overheard, you're intending to head to the Scorched Lands first.
That we are.
Okay. Well, what I can tell you about the Scorched Lands is that I'd recommend getting a guide there. There are people who travel out into the desert, but I would be careful about who I choose, or at least be cautious as you travel with them, as most of the people who travel into the Scorched Lands are not doing so for, shall we say, lawful purposes.
Right.
Do you already know the geography of the Scorched Lands, in terms of the 3 regions?
Not particularly.
Okay, so off on the northwestern half of the Scorched Lands, there's the Edelstedian Desert. It's very rough terrain, spans hundreds of miles across. To the south eastern half, those are the Badlands. High plateaus that are very dry, arid. The entire Scorched Lands aren't much worth traveling, but the Badlands certainly retain a lot more heat than the desert, and so it's much more rough to travel through. There is a river that goes through the Badlands, but you'll have to enter from the... What was the name of this ocean? Oh well, I don't have a name written here. From the ocean on the east coast of our country. And then in the center of it all is what is known as the Chilling Mirage, where for some reason it looks just like the desert from the outside, but as soon as you step in, the temperature very quickly drops to near freezing. No one really knows why this happens, but that it is certainly not a place easily traveled, as for some reason when people go in, they never come out. People have bridged parts of it within visibility of the sort of edges of that region, but that is mainly towards the outpost town of Thistle, at the very border of the desert and the Chilling Mirage, probably about halfway through the desert. That is a smuggling town, and so you certainly want to be cautious of the folks that you might meet there if you go there. But generally speaking, if you can no longer see the area that would border the Chilling Mirage in the desert, as if you're deep enough into the Chilling Mirage, once you go over the horizon, you're not coming back, from what I hear. Did you have any information about which crystal might be out there?
The purple one, I believe.
The purple one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's one of the ones that Tiaden didn't have any information on.
Would you have any information regarding the other one? So just the green one then in the abyss?
The green one in the abyss, and the light blue one is a sword. The original sword. From what I remember Tiaden speaking about, the original sword was destroyed by one of the black spheres that he had talked about. Only narrowly being able to absorb enough of it to save his party. And so the traveling companion that used the gauntlet with the green crystal had come up with a way to replicate the quartz weapons to be able to copy at least a little bit of its ability, and that is the sword with the dragon decoration, or the arbiter decoration you see there. And I guess with that out of the way, a little bit of actual introductions now. My name is Gene, of course, but in Tiaden's time, so far, or thus far, of course he's a halfling, which means he lives quite a while, and over the years he's established a network of trusted individuals that were sort of the name of that is sort of stuck among us is the Society of Old Women. If you need some help, it's possible that there's an old woman nearby that might be able to provide a little bit of assistance. Though certainly not everybody's in this network. I, of course, would request that you don't speak about this network outside of this realm. But at least thus far, outside of the network, we've been communicating purely through codes that Jaden had helped establish. That how to decode these codes we'll keep to ourselves, but we're here to at least aid Jaden's allies in these coming months.
That is lovely news to hear.
It was very nice to hear. Okay.
Well then, are there any other questions? Of course, if you recall, I do teach at one of the, well, now destroyed colleges, on history. If you have anything you would like to know.
I don't think I have anything right now.
Yeah, I don't have anything at the moment, but I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Note that. She pulls out the consciousness shifter and presses the button. And disappears.
I think we should
You,
go.
of course, still have this cake in front of you in this realm, and all of your cookies and coffee.
So if we eat the cookie in here, will we get double the cookies?
That sounds like a brilliant plan, says Gregor.
Wait, Gregor's here.
Gregor.
Yeah, I think Gregor and Nuvian would have also come in to this.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sure.
I was just like, wait, hold on.
That's
He has
fine.
a
I just
shifter.
didn't expect him there. That's all.
You know what? What we'll say is that as Jean disappears, Gregor goes into the realm and hears this comment about double the cookie. And it's like, ooh.
Yeah, that's more like it, I think.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
To eat the cookie.
Oh, of course I eat the cookie.
Constitution saving throw. No.
Oh god.
Oh yeah,
It is a good cookie.
One this
Actually,
session.
perception check, we'll say.
That is a. Where's my perception? That is a 22.
22? Oh man, this is an amazing cookie.
Oh, of course it is.
Made by only the finest of the Society of Old Women.
All right. Well, there's only one thing to do, and that is. There's only one consciousness shifter into here, isn't there?
I do think so.
So I guess we all have to press the button at the same. Or well, whoever's holding it has to press it last. Well,
Yeah,
eat
he just gives a
whatever you
shrug.
want, gentlemen, and I press the button at your leisure.
Gregor tries to imagine a serving knife to cut this cake. He does not get one. So he will just nom on his cookie.
So did George go back into the
No, I'm just holding it.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I'll go rejoin the conscious realm. And I will just press the button.
And you're back into the confectionery. The real one, of course.
No. And I get up and I start eating my slice of carrot cake.
All right. Oh, and do eat up of the main cake.
What was that?
Jean says, "Oh, and do eat up of the main cake."
No, I will. I will.
Gregor's gonna try again to imagine something to serve this cake with. 19. He gets his serving knife.
Nice. His mind is too powerful.
For the likes of us.
So Gregor just starts digging into this main cake in front of him.
I like that she said main cake, like she can understand what our plan was even after she left.
It's just that good. Also, I must say, I do like how descriptive my notes are sometimes.
What have you got?
I posted it in the
Wolf aunt.
Gregor time Wolfond.
Beautiful. All right. So you have a cake with a message on top of it, written in plain common.
I'm gonna have myself a piece.
All right.
I'll have myself a piece as well.
Do you come out of the realm of consciousness, or are you eating the imaginary cake?
I'm gonna eat until everyone else leaves so that they don't get stuck.
Okay. Gregor easily wolfs down half this cake in front of you.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oh, don't be shy, Pink. The more the merrier, right?
Oh, I know.
Wait.
I left the consciousness.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Pink's
already-
in the
I'm
real world.
conscious.
So Gregor's still in there eating cake.
Yeah,
Gregor wills me into existence.
I mean that
You
makes
know what?
sense.
Sure. Gregor makes a perception check. 17. Gregor wills you into existence. He looks up. He's like, "Oh, go do eat up, Pink," and he goes back to eating, not
Wait,
realizing
what?
that was just a
Oh.
facsimile of you.
Wait, how did you get back here?
Well, okay, yeah, am I allowed to play this character? Could I play the fake me?
Oh, sure.
Oh, I'm not real.
Gregor makes a intelligence saving throw. 3. Gregor has existential crisis.
Just keep eating the cake,
Oh,
buddy.
I've
Don't
never
think about
been
it too
real.
hard. I'm gonna make a saving throw. Should I make a
Gregor's
saving
like,
throw?
nope. He pulls out the consciousness shifter in the realm and just like exits. He's like, whoa,
What do you mean he pulls it out? It's in my hand.
Pink, you're real, right? He, like,
What?
just panics looking at you. You're real, right?
Gregor, what? Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, the cake's back. He grabs the actual serving knife and gets a slice.
What happened?
You were there, but then you weren't. Well, no, you were there, but then it wasn't you. You were saying that you weren't real. I'm just gonna focus on the cake.
Just go ahead and eat that cake, buddy.
I have a question.
Of course.
I just thought of something. Do I see the cake in the real world being changed as time goes on?
As people eat it, yes.
So I see the real world for what it is. Like it's changing as
Yes,
I'm in the
you're in the real
sleeping
world.
realm.
No, he's in the
Oh, you're in the
consciousness.
Oh, I thought you had gone out first.
No. I don't want to
Oh.
trap people.
So yeah, you would have seen this weirdness going on.
Yeah.
But
So
the cake,
do I
as
see?
when people exit the cake, you don't see their cake keep being eaten. It stays persistent for you.
So theoretically, if I were to enter the sleepy realm,
Mhm.
now granted, my body would be very vulnerable, but if the world around me were to fall the fuck apart, I wouldn't notice that in the sleepy realm.
No, not from what you're seeing.
Gotcha. Cool. Is Nubian still in here?
I guess yeah, Nuvian's come in for eating cake. He's seen this weird pink and he's just kind of like staring at it. He pulls out
Hi.
the consciousness shifter, leaves.
Well, I suppose it's just me and you then, pal.
Just fake Pink and George.
What do you not understand? I'm not real.
Yeah, I suppose you can be. I wonder, can I just dispel you if I wanted to really hard?
Perception check.
That is a 10.
Fake Pink just like melts into dust.
Hi, boy.
Ah, it's quite calm in here. And I've got cake. And I ate the cookie. Gonna have myself some cake.
And eat it too.
And eat it too. After a while, though, I am gonna press the button.
All right. And you come to see that the cake is absolutely demolished in the real world. Except
Well, at
for
least
one
the cake
slice,
is-
which Gregor saved for you.
The boy. This is why we love Gregor.
Well, thank you for saving me a piece, everyone.
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna go ahead.
It's very
and have
good.
my
Very
cake.
tempting to eat.
Well, I appreciate your generosity as I go and eat the real cake.
It tastes very real.
Oh man.
So
Say,
great.
hold on, Gregor. You summoned Pank in there.
Did I?
Does that mean we can summon food in there? We can summon whatever we want.
Gregor reaches over and grabs the consciousness shifter, presses the button,
Oh,
slumps over.
well, I suppose I'll follow him in. Ooh.
You see Gregor with just a cookie, just a regular chocolate chip cookie. Well, it's something. Eats it.
I wonder. You can just summon the projection of anything you might want in here. I summon a flute
All right, perception check.
to go with my actual flute.
Hmm.
That is a 19.
19. All right. Very nice flute appears just floating in front of you.
I take a hold of it. I start playing some notes.
Seems to play like a flute.
I sort of freeze up. I start thinking about my mom.
Perception check.
9.
9. You think you see a shadow start to form in front of you as a hamburger falls from the sky. And then another. And then another.
I don't know what I'm
Hamburgers just
expecting the
start
implication
raining.
of this to be, but I don't like it.
Gregor's still in here, is the implication.
Gregor goes over and grabs a hamburger.
Well, clearly you
Boy,
are
get
way
it.
better at this than I am.
And then the burger rain stops after only a few burgers.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick one up as well.
feels like a burger.
Does it taste like a burger?
You can certainly taste a sample.
I'm gonna try the burger.
Perception check.
That that is a 7.
It's edible. It's like it's not a bad burger, but it's not a good burger.
Right. This is burger. Take a burger.
Burger.
Bored kid.
If there were, well, if we weren't in this situation, it would be mighty fun to just spend time in here. I just got an idea. I'll have to remember that.
And eventually, Gregor does just press the button on the consciousness shifter and leave.
Wasn't he the one holding it?
Yeah, he
Burger?
just walks over to me and boop.
Well, he rolls a perception check and grabs it just out of his pocket.
Oh. Well, that's good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna press the button as well.
All right, as you come out, you see Gregor just hopefully staring at the ceiling.
Is he expecting burgers to come from this guy?
Yeah, no, I don't think it works here. Well, we've had cake, we've had cookies, you've had coffee, Nubian. Yep. It's a good job. Gives a thumbs up over to Jean, who's just behind the counter working on some stuff. She gives a nod over. So, what's the game plan here?
Tell me, Gene, what is the quickest way we could make it to the border of the Scorched Lands?
The border of the Scorched Lands, I would imagine. Well, you could try taking the Heart Crystal if you have a lot of funds saved up to go between Citrine and Tourmaline, just like that. Or you could take a ferry out of the city. Take a train out to one of the ports, ferry out to the Tourmaline Lake, travel across, and into the city. That might take a couple days versus the Heart Crystal, which is pretty immediate.
We should probably take the crystal, honestly. I do like the idea of getting on a train and then a boat, but I don't know if we have the time for that.
I see. Well, best of luck to you on your journeys. Feel free to stay and collect yourself if you need to as well. And she goes back into the kitchen to start working on some stuff.
I suppose we can head towards the crystal. Or the Hearthstone. That's what it is.
All right, and one of you give me a perception check. Or not perception check, a history check.
I suppose I can do that.
All right.
Yeah, my history is not good.
I got a 16.
16. So you would remember, especially as a noble individual, that the Hearthstone has a charge of 100 gold pieces to travel.
Hmm.
100 gold pieces.
For a use, correct.
I thought I was rich. I can't afford that. I guess it is train into fairy time.
Yay!
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Oh boy.
I love trains. Trains
I
are
love
great.
trains.
And then we're gonna be on a boat.
Yay.
I'm from a port town. Good old Jasper. This is probably for the best, honestly. Oh, so about Hearthstoning. It's 100 gold pieces to do.
Oh. How much do we have sitting around with us?
I have about 76.
I've got about 12.
We've got about 50.
I have most of Panks, honestly. You said
We can make
50?
it. Yeah.
Well, is that per person? I can't remember if it's per person or the whole group is included. But that is a lot of our gold.
That's true. I mean, I've got a lot of weapons that I could certainly sell off as well if you want to go to a forge.
I mean, but do we, like, here's the thing, right? I mean, it wouldn't take that much longer to just take the long way, would it?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check as I calculate how long it would take to take the long way.
I got a 14.
Okay. 14. You would guess it'd take possibly... let's see, this grid is, I believe, 10 mile. Yeah, 10 mile grid. So it's 80 miles away by water. So it'd be probably better half, we'll say like 3 days to get all the way there.
Not too bad.
I think I've got the ship speed somewhere here. Now, if you had the steamed tea, you'd be going very quickly. Comparatively, at least. Let's see. But that is all up to you. Oh yeah, Nuvian is broke. I just remembered.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think it would be a good idea to use most of our gold.
I agree. Plus, it's not that much more of an inconvenience to just teleport.
So we're just going to go by train and ferry?
Yep.
So be it.
All right. So, let's see. Oh, I don't have Citrine open. I believe you could get to the port, we'll say by nighttime, or nightfall. But you would have to wait until the morning to take a ship across. So it'd be 1, 2... we'll say the rest of today and then 2 more days, and then you'll arrive mid-afternoon, we'll say.
Gotcha.
Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
All right.
I think so.
So we go to the map. So you spend the rest of the day traveling out of Citrine. And you've got one day that is, you've got one full rest of just like, you're just waiting on the ship.
Okay. I am going to cast sending. I'm gonna say, hello, it seems you missed my call, friend. This is friend. I hope to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Please call back if possible.
What's a car? So what is it that you actually say instead of the extended warranty?
uh,
Your cart's
wagon.
extended
Okay.
warranty?
your crystal connectors warranty instead of extended warranty, just warranty.
So you
You're
don't sense that
literally
you've been blocked, but you don't hear anything back.
You're just a telemarketer. You're like a spam caller now.
Honestly, the best way this could go.
And you've got 2 more sendings on your journey if you wish to use them.
Forward this sending to 5 other people, or else you'll be cursed with bad luck for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna try again, yeah.
Okay.
Hello, friend. It is friend. I hope you are doing well. I hope you got your crystal connector checked on. Please call back when you are free. Friend.
And you notice that you are once again blocked.
No! He will unblock me. I will make him.
You just
I
have to
have the
say
power.
something that's like gravely important to him somehow.
Well, I thought the crystal's extended warranty might be pretty important, but it seems not.
Look, I'm going to be real with you, Arbiter. We have your son, and we won
I'm gonna be-
$1,000,
I'm gonna be real with you,
platinum.
Arbiter. I am a prince from foreign land, and as long as you send me 15 platinum, I can get you the money you deserve. I mean, this thing's ancient, right? It should fall for these scams.
I am a prince from Smeraldi.
Yeah.
The good old Smeraldan prince. Definitely the country that has princes and not the kingdoms of Oregon.
Yeah, no.
No, Smeraldi.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Versus the Unified Order.
Yeah.
Don't
They're
worry about-
princes in
don't worry about
Smeraldi.
that. I'm a prince from the Great Abyss.
And I'm calling to reach you about your.
Cars extended war. Just combine
Alright.
multiple of them.
Yeah. All right.
Is there any
Well-
other sending you want to do with your last one?
Nope. Nope.
Alright.
Not right now. I'll come back to it later.
And then half of the day to get to Tourmaline. And for Tourmaline, we've got this map here. You see, as you come up this river from the Tourmaline Lake, the walled city of Tourmaline with a, let's see, this is a few miles wide. So you can, I think we'll say you do barely see some ice spikes pointing outwards from the center of the city there. And we'll say your fare here is... Ooh, table's right here. We'll say it's 1 gold each to travel this fare.
I'll pay for Nubian.
All right.
I shall give up 10 silver.
All right. I'm just going to make a note for Gregor as well. I think he just has that left. In his kitty cat coin purse. Oh, man. Okay. So, you make your way up this river, and as you get closer and closer to the city, you see more and more ships coming by that just seem to be hoisting very large nets of freshwater fish coming in from Tourmaline Lake. Coming into the city along with you as well. And now we can go to the Tourmaline music. Where is it? Ooh. As you enter the walls of the city through the main river going in, yeah, it's tall enough that you can see that this city has at the center of it this large two-phased pyramid. So it goes up for a section, flattens out. It seems to be at that flattened out point, there seems to be ice spikes that come out from that location, similar to the ones you've seen before. And then peeking out the very, between the different spikes, you can see that this pyramid seems to rise out another spire as well in the very center. And eventually, the captain, we'll say the captain of the boat you've taken over to the city says, "All right, folks, this is it, Tourmaline. We're going to start offloading in just a little bit. So prepare yourself, prepare your belongings, and enjoy the city." As I bring out the theme for Tourmaline, play. Ooh. You've made it to Tourmaline with any sort of guess as to where you're going. Getting off of these ports, or getting off at the port, you seem to be in the center of a very large district of just fish market, and there's just a pungent smell of fish pervading the area. You can also see
Hank loves it.
that there are people carrying just these massive blocks of carved ice on carts to this market, coming in, dropping them off, unloading them, of course, taking a fair amount of time to do that, but you can see there's this sort of flow of carts bringing just blocks of ice to chill these fish.
All right. Here we are.
Oh boy. What a place. And I will also add that this city has a very, of course, most things here are constructed from a sandstone of sorts. But it has a very fort-like construction to it, with its spikes that go out of the city center. It seems to be very methodically designed, and very, like it has sort of the remnants of a military-based purpose that has now been retrofitted for just general living. Pink, give me a dexterity saving throw as you step off this boat.
Boy. Oh boy. Rolling real. So that was a really, really good roll. It was probably the best roll that I've had all session, and I had a gotten nat 20 before. That's a nat 1.
Nat 1. So you hear this like poof, coming out off to your left as this fish careens past George's face and slaps you in the face. Oi! Watch out! Fish cannon's in full swing today.
Fish cannon.
Fish cannon, you say?
As this, we'll say, oh, I took the charge on. Right. As this gnomish individual waddles over up to you, grabs a fish, gives you a bit of a kind of upset look, a bit of a sneer, grabs the fish and waddles back over to his stall, loads it into this tube, and it just floats down the tube.
Bruce sneering at me when I didn't know fish cannons existed.
A few seconds later, you hear another thump, and you now have the understanding that maybe you should duck.
Yeah.
As this fish slides just over you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just like walk very crouched.
How close am I to the fish cannon?
The fish cannon is probably about 10 feet to your left, and then there's a like this huge funnel that catches these fish about 10 feet to your right.
I am gonna start making the fish sing.
Yes. Yes.
So you we'll say this is a dexterity check. Yeah, sure, dexterity check to time your minor illusion to when the fish is passing by you.
All right. I got it at 20.
So as this fish careens past you over the air, the moment it exits the cannon, you just hear it singing about how it believes that it can fly, that it can touch the sky, as it lands in the chute and travels off. You get a handful of heads turning at this. Just a couple of people are stunned, and a couple of people are like, as they just continue walking on their way.
This is just a normal Tuesday for Pank.
Yeah.
I like it here.
And what I will mention is that these fish are in fact big bass.
Ooh.
That's what you got smacked in the face with.
Yeah, I got a big smack in the face with a big bass.
With the very green as well in color. It's that type of bass.
Except for getting absolutely clobbered in the face with a fish, Pink likes it because there's a lot of fish, and he likes fish.
Yeah, in the distance you can also hear plenty of people, crying out into the street saying, "Hey, fish for sale, fish for sale! This price, that price for fish," ranging from just a couple copper all the way to gold for this magnificent, glorious 20-pound fish. All sorts of people shouting about different types of fish for different types of prices, different sizes. It all blends together in one sort of just smear of voice that you can pick pieces out of from your position. But right now you're just standing kind of at the bottom of the ramp off of the boat.
Let's get to a less fish cannon-y place, I think.
Phew. As another fish flies by.
And I guess I'll just start walking.
All right. Which direction are you walking? So you've come in, we'll say, if I look at the map here, generally we'll say you're facing north off of this ship. Or the ship came in north facing, you got off the west side. So you're currently west facing off of that ship.
Okay. I'll just go down whatever path generally leads towards the fish vendors.
So as far as the eye can see from ground level, everything is fish vendors.
Is there a road that looks like it leads more into sort of a main area,
Hmm.
like a main, more densely populated area of the city?
So right now you are sort of in the main plaza of the fish market. If you head north, that would go towards the city center. If you head west, that would head sort of perpendicular to the city center, we'll say. Off towards what looks to be, from your perspective, just buildings, but it might lead into something more. You don't know, as this is your first time in the city.
So, George,
Hi.
do you think we should skirt around the main city area, or should we head into the city?
I think in the city is likely where we'll find people who can lead us into the desert.
All right.
And I
Then
will
I would say
mention
let's
the
go ahead.
north side of the city, based off your orientation, is the one that borders the desert.
All right, let's head up there then.
All right, so passing through the streets, you see various people, some of them dressed as if they were just on the waters as fishermen or cargo workers. Other people do seem to be dressed in sort of more desert-facing clothes, lighter, looser cloths that hold a lot of air beneath them for cooling purposes. As generally speaking, actually this city currently has a very mild temperature to it. It's not incredibly hot, but not incredibly cold either, as these sort of ice spikes are looming over in the horizon, in the sky above you at this point. Up at a higher elevation of you.
Mm.
Coming off of this central pyramid.
For now, I think I'm just gonna walk past all the fish vendors. I don't need to be spending my coin all loosey goosey. Well,
Alright.
we might need to be paying a pretty penny, maybe, for someone to guide us.
All right. So, where exactly are you planning to walk? Go ahead and map here.
That is a very
So
good
right
question.
now you've come here. Here's the north direction, off towards the city center. Here's west.
I'd say probably head north to the city center.
Yeah.
Towards the city center.
Yeah.
So as you get to this region here, outside of this sort of fish market area, you come off to an area in the center here, in the center line of this region, that is basically a four-way crossing. You can see the way that continues towards the city center. You notice that, or you see that the path that goes north towards that city center, there's one path in that direction that goes into what looks to be the open base of this pyramid, as well as a couple paths on either side that go up the length of this pyramid as well. Off to the western direction and eastern direction, they seem relatively the same in terms of what you can see, as far as the fish market is behind you. And so these are getting to be more just general, daily life type shops and buildings that are set up here. There seems to be a mix of residential and commercial buildings as well. This area doesn't seem to be particularly zoned, so to speak. But you do see that this sort of central region is centered on a canal that goes out from the center of the city through that entrance that goes into the pyramid, and then bridges out to all four directions. And the water seems to be flowing out of the city center, off towards eventually the river.
That's a lot.
And of course, you see
Big
plenty
place,
of people walking through the streets as well.
Mm-hmm. So, would our best bet to just to be asking around here, or like just getting as close as we can first to the border?
Hmm. I think we might want to continue moving, but just keep looking out for something that might be a clear indication that, you know.
So make our way in that direction and keep an eye out for
Yeah.
anything along the way. Yep, makes sense.
All right. And I would say, George, go ahead and give me a perception check as you walk through this city.
I got a 19.
All right. So what particularly catches your eye is that a lot of, I'd say most of the shops here that have the crystal that you can use the crystal connector to locate a given shop, any of those shops, the crystal is shaped like a bass with a green outside, a stripe of yellow, and then red undertones for gills.
Are these like rigid metal structures?
They
Or like
are
actual crystals?
They're actual crystals.
Okay.
And it seems to be the vast majority of these crystals above the shops have these very homogeneous designs to them. As you walk, is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I would
I
just
would.
like. You go first.
I was gonna say I would just assume anything that seems like it's advertising the scorched lands in some way.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Go ahead and give me we'll say perception check for that.
I got
Real
another
well.
19.
That's gonna be a 10 from me.
Okay. So George, we'll say. You see, I will work that. You see a shop that has the name Dune Cactus Juice. Or Dune Cactus Juicery, we'll say.
You know
It's
what?
Dune spelled D-U-N. There's no E.
That could help out. I'm gonna point it out to Pank.
It's about the best you see in terms of anything desert related. At least at this side of the city.
Maybe
See if they know
have to-
anything.
Yeah, maybe they have to venture in to get cactuses for their juice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say let's go in.
Yeah.
All right. So venturing in, you do have to step down into a sort of lowered area that gives sort of the feelings of perhaps ancient barracks to them that have been retrofitted for a tavern. You see various people, both of the fisherman type, as well as what seem to be the general dress style of the city, which are these warmer clothes. And then you see behind the counter, being the main person you'd probably look out for, is a relatively gruff tabaxi individual, or half tabaxi, I believe. Tabaxi beastling, that's what it was. That's the terminology. Behind the counter, serving up with a scimitar various cactus drinks in these sort of green plant-based bowls. And of course, each of these drinks has a little umbrella stuck in the top.
Of course.
Naturally.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm charismatic enough to be doing the talking to this person.
Oh.
My charisma is
yeah.
6.
Oh. I'll talk to him. Excuse me.
Hey, how can I do you for?
I was wondering if you would know about how to acquire travel aid in terms of going into the Scorched Lands itself. Like a guide or something like that.
I see. What business
Now,
are
is
you
this
looking to
individual-
do here?
Is this individual an old woman?
No, this is a gruff tabaxi man.
Gotcha.
Tabaxi beastling man.
Yeah, that's a fair question.
With a scar across his cheek.
What business do we have there?
Not many people venture out into the desert for any legitimate purposes.
So I've heard. We have some acquaintances who made their way out to, was it Tilden? The border town region.
You certainly don't
They
seem
told
to be
us
from around
to-
here.
I might not be.
Sorry, but I can't help you with that. You need some cactus
Ah.
juice, though. I can certainly hook you up with that.
Well, I appreciate the help nonetheless, and I will try some cactus juice, in fact.
All right, that'll be 5 copper.
I'll also
Sounds
take one.
lovely.
One for you as well. Do you have anything to go on our way? I can get you a cactus ball.
Cactus bowl.
Cactus ball. My bad.
Ball.
And so he reaches under the counter with you hear him grab something that sounds like metal tongs as he pulls out this stretch of cactus. He chops off the top with a scimitar, catches it on the scimitar upside down, and then takes another metal tool that seems to be for deburring this as he scrapes it along the edges to deburr all of the cactus spikes off of this now bowl-shaped cactus top that he's handing out to you. Although before he does pour a couple of different liquids inside and then uses another mechanical instrument to grind up the inside of the cactus here to give you a sort of light green slurry in this cactus. Slides it out to you on the bar top, and you as well, Pank. And then for Gregor, he goes ahead and grabs some more of these, chops off the bulbous top of this cactus, chops it midair, and then takes another one of these and ties 2 of these bulbs to each other, forming a ball shape, and deburrs it accordingly. Wraps that up, hands it over to Gregor for the same price of 5 copper. Well then, If you have any legitimate business in the city, I'm here if you ask. As he walks off to handle another customer.
Well, I don't believe that was the correct answer. Or the quick questions to ask.
Yeah. It's too bad. Because we're not doing anything sketchy. But
Well,
I'm
it's
sure
hard
there'll...
to come up with an answer that doesn't sound sketchy.
Yeah.
We'll just have to come up with a better one.
There's probably someone else who can help us.
Oh, probably. Perhaps someone who cares a little bit less about knowing our business.
That would be nice.
So you've got your drinks with you. What would you like to do in this bar? Or this juicery, rather?
Gonna consume.
I'll also consume my cactus
You
juice.
consume the cactus. It's very sweet. And observing from other customers around you, you can see you can also eat the bowl as you
Ooh.
finished.
I'm gonna go ahead and eat my bowl.
Yeah, me too.
But so I guess we should just keep going north, closer to the border.
Yep.
Something tells me this isn't gonna be easy.
No. No, it doesn't seem like it.
So, what's the game plan?
I'll just go ahead and turn to Gregor and be like, "Hey, Gregor."
Yep. And Gregor's like just enjoying the sloshing sound of the cactus ball as he turns it around.
Would you have any better ideas on how we should go about this?
Well. Goes ahead and rolls. I mean, I suppose we just start walking in that direction. We go run into someone who is going off that way.
Yeah. Yep, I guess so. Aye. Well, if we're finished with our stuff, then I'd say let's go ahead and get back out.
Yeah.
All right.
And I walk. I'm walking you.
All right. So, you make your way out of the Dune Cactus Juicery, and you are how to phrase this. You know, there are customers going in and out, and so one customer does seem to be intentionally leaving as you leave as well. And Nuvian is just kind of trailing along with you.
So there's one guy who seems like he's intentionally leaving when we're leaving.
Yeah, as you get up, like as you're exiting the door, you see them get out of the table and also leave behind you.
Curious. I'm gonna pay him no mind for now and see if we just kind of get followed at all.
All right.
Same here.
So, walking out into the street here, it is still, despite the presence of this ice in the city center, still quite a bustling city. As you walk out into the street, you see a float in the canal carrying over a block of ice, seemingly going off towards the fish market.
Big old guys.
Oh yeah, big old, like 5 foot wide hunk of ice,
God dang. Okay.
just on a river float or a canal float, I guess.
But yeah, as we walk, I'm gonna kind of like glance behind me on occasion, see if that guy is.
Okay. So with a 1 on their stealth check here, you definitely see them like behind just like a crate, just like watching over you.
Very
you notice
clearly
very clearly
eyeing
this
us.
is a Herringnon individual.
Hey, George.
What's up?
I think we're being trailed by someone.
Well, I have an idea. Just
Perhaps.
we should maybe find somewhere where we could talk to this fella.
I agree. Maybe we should pull off into some sort of side alley.
I agree.
That might be suspicious enough.
Let's do it.
All right. So the 4 of you pull off into just one of the many side alleys here. And is there anything you would like to do in the side alley other than just stand around?
Mm-hmm. Not. I mean, my hope in this was that like he would somehow follow us in,
Like,
but
what are you immediately doing as you enter this alley?
I'm gonna lean
I'm
up against the wall.
yeah, I'm
Just
just
lean up
gonna
against the wall.
do the same.
Okay. So probably about 30 seconds pass before you don't hear anything. Are you just staring at the opposite wall to you as you lean up against the wall? Or are you kind of keeping watch out?
I'm keeping watch out,
Yeah, keep an eye on the entrance to the alley.
and I'm gonna tell
Go ahead
him.
and give
I'm
me-
also gonna.
Okay.
I was just gonna let George know that it's a Harangun individual.
It's a what?
A Harangun.
Oh, okay.
Rabbit people. All right, so go ahead and give me a perception check as you keep your eye out.
Please.
Mother 13.
Natural 1.
All right. So, from the opposite end of the alley, you hear a rather young voice, a young feminine voice, saying, "Hello." Hi.
Hello.
But
Would I
you
have
did not
noticed this?
at all notice them show up before they started speaking.
Oh,
How can we help you?
Hi, my name's Sadie. Are am I right in thinking that maybe you folks are a couple of adventurers who are trying to travel out into the desert?
Yeah, you could say that.
yeah.
Um, if it wouldn't bother you, I'd like a little chat.
Sure, we have the time.
Yeah.
What is Sadie?
Hmm?
What is Sadie?
Is Sadie a rabbit person?
A herringnon.
Okay.
Yeah, rabbit person. And so she too is wearing these sort of like light or like very airy, baggy clothing that you would see of most citizens here. Um, so I was actually hoping to hire some people to help me go out into the desert. I don't really have much of the skills to survive out there, but am I correct in assuming you're trying to go to Thistle?
That is correct, but
Thereabouts, yeah.
we do not know the way, is the issue.
Well, I know the way, but certainly it's not a path that is safely traveled. But I was hoping I could maybe hire you folks. You look pretty strong and maybe uh, not too shady to maybe help take me out that way.
Well, it seems like our interests are aligned. But as you can tell, based off our clothing, we're not from around here. So, would you be able to point us in a way to where we can obtain clothing more suitable for a desert?
Yeah, yeah, just on the north east side. There should be plenty of apparel shops. I can show you to one of them
Yes,
if you would like.
I think that sounds like the best course of action
That'd be wonderful.
if we're all going to go together.
Sure, yeah. And um, you're all very willing to help. Thank you. Um, how much were you? Oh, we can discuss that later.
Pink is just thinking
Yes.
we weren't even like expecting to get paid for this. We were expecting to be the ones paying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not saying this, but
So she's staying where she is. Do you walk out towards her, or do you try and wait for her
Yeah,
to come
yeah.
to you?
I walk out towards her since we're in.
I'll
I assume she's in the street.
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I
I'll
walk out
also
towards her.
walk out.
In another relatively bustling street. Hi. Like I said, my name's Sadie. Might I get to meet all of you?
Oh, of course. I am George.
Nice to meet you.
Name's Pank.
Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Gregor. Hello there. And at Gregor's first word, or like just this coming out of Gregor's mouth, this very friendly voice, she seems to get a little less nervous at all of your presence. Um, and my name is Nuvian. I'm his brother, if you can't tell from the ears. Hi. Good to meet all of you. Yes, right. As far as apparel goes, um, are you looking for something on the lower or higher end?
I am mostly concerned of the function over anything. So as long as it gets us through.
Well, the entire desert trek is not exactly an easy one, no matter what apparel, but certainly your leather armors might be a little sultry.
Honestly, my armor would probably be weighing me down at this point. Might as well just sell it.
Are you doing
could make some
unarmored
coin
defense
back.
anyway?
What was
Are you doing like unarmored defense anyway?
that?
Like, do you actually
No.
wear the armor?
I do wear it, but I should probably. I don't know. I'm debating because my AC wearing my armor is 14.
Mm.
So I feel like taking it off would be a grave error.
Yeah.
I lied. I'm not wearing it, actually.
I feel like there's something with your class that says you get benefits from not wearing armor or something like that.
Yeah, I just realized I don't think I've ever ticked. I think I'm just gonna sell my armor.
You clearly don't need it.
I clearly don't need it. I tried putting it on and it brings me up to 15, which, yeah, that's 15, but like, it's fine. I could get some coin probably for it.
All right. And so in the next session, we will start with clothes shopping and equipping up for the desert.
Let's go
I
shopping.
believe I do have a character description for Sadie. Yeah. So Sadie looks roughly like a lope bunny, but without the like huge ears.
Okay.
Like a small Lopunny? Or like a normal sized Lopunny?
I think if I do this,
Like
I might
Baniri
be-
size or Lopunny size?
lope bunny size, like human sized.
I was more imagining Officer Hops from Zootopia.
Officer Hops. Let's see. Ooh. There you go. So sandy fur with green eyes. Something
I
looking-
presume she isn't holding her
this.
hands like this all the way, all the time.
Not all the time, no. But that is the general look of this individual.
Gotcha.
And
Can you
with
put that
that,
back up so I can write it down?
we will
It
bring the session to a close.
Still can't believe that the arbiter blocked you.
that
That's so messed up. Why would he do that?
was awful.